I got a suggestion to play Void Mommy and wanted to try her out. And although I'm not taking her into the jungle, she's not that popular anyway, I think she's an amazing off-meta support. If you could give a nice thumbs up and comment, that really helps. I'd love to grow the channel. I wanted to play Bell Mommy, but my PC had other ideas, and we lagged hard right as the Amumu walked up, but it's fine. We were able to get the kill for our team. We're the queen of the void, so we fight level 1. Lulu gets low and flashes. I get low and walk away, but I stick around to give the knock-up right when it comes back up. We get another flash, and Ashe walks up just a little too far forward. But we wait until level 2 to go in until our dashes are up. We dash it on the Lulu, and she ain't got no flash no more, so she is a Belveth kill. And then we forget how Belveth dashes gonna work because we haven't played Bell Mommy since release. But it's fine, because now we're getting a better hang of these dashes. We go in as the jungler comes down, and we end up doing some damage, but not doing much. But hey, it's a trade. We get a little better with our engage, except Kai'Sa is a little wise to my ways at this point, but she's not wise to the ways of the jungler, ganking from behind. So we are able to follow up, chase for a while, and we get an assist on the Kai'Sa, but the Lulu is looking juicy, and I don't play Bell Mommy to not dive the enemy under their tower. And that's a kill for me. I'm such a good support. We did see the jungle walk into their jungle, but little did we know that he saw us waiting for him. But I am Belveth, and I will fight this, and my team always comes in for the clutch. They answer the call for Gondor.
Knuckles for 8. And Rohan will answer.
And we get a nice assist on the Amumu. I get away, and Ashe fights the Kai'Sa as Kai'Sa fights minions, and Lee steals that kill. We take the dragon, me, Bell Mommy. We made our way unseen into the front bush, and as they engage, we pop out, get a knock-up, get her flash, and the Ashe is able to follow up for the kill. We then die for the first time to Lulu ult. Really, that was what it was. But as soon as we're back, we know they don't have another Lulu ult, so we go in for that Bell Mommy kill. We then get away from a fight with just a little HP. Our team kills the jungle, then I go back in and use my E to make sure that I don't die and secure a kill. Secure a kill. We are back in lane now that we are getting some items. 1 DPS to defeat 2 DPS, so we might as well go in whenever we feel like, and that's another assist. We take the bot tower, not me. We go in, miss our knockup, and they effed up because they couldn't handle that mommy energy we were bringing to this table. They couldn't handle it, baby. And literally next game in stream, this happened. And you could have seen this live on twitch.tv/Sasuga Gaming, streaming every Wednesday from 7 to 9 Central Standard Time. We are gonna dominate as Diana. We get a lot of poke damage down. The Thresh gets a hook and play, but we just dash out of the tower range and are able to get a nice assist. We are then fighting over ward like good supports. And their jungler thinks he can fight us? Bro, you and me, we're the same. We're the same thing right here. I'm just built different. Then we die because Ryze ults down on us, so whatever. Lucian then goes in for the master bait. Get the Thresh to come in and the Rek'sai, and you just thought we were wasting their time? Nah. We're going in. Lucian ult. We wait for our E and get the double ult and bring them back, and we just continue to do as much damage as possible, and we are able to get 2 kills for our team. Lucian continues to master bait them. Bases are important, and we deal a lot of damage, so Samira doesn't stand a chance when no matter what HP she starts at, she essentially starts the fight at half HP against the Lucian. Then we just chase down the Thresh. Now, honestly, the lane is over. We just fight the bot lane anytime, anyway. We're just gonna win those fights. Doesn't matter what happens. Even ones where Samira stops our dash reset, but it's fine because we're able to kill the Samira and Thresh dies as well. We take the bot tower, not me. We see the Ryze. I remember you coming down to the bot lane that one time. You remember that? We may have stolen this kill, but he was a good sport about it. We head back down bot. Even though their tower is gone, we are still fighting them to send a message, and Samira dies. We are able to get a kill on the Thresh. Don't look at the ADC. We take the mid second tier, not me. We take the dragon, not me. And then head up mid for a fight. Screw the dash reset. We're going in, baby. Oh, and the triple ult. We go unstoppable and then wipe the rest of their team and flaunt it. We take the mid second tier, me, Diana, and we take the mid inhib tower, not me. We then go down, ignore the inhib because our revenge on the Ryze is not yet complete. Then this comedy of things happens. We are going to end the game, and now it's time to show what a true support can do in their fountain. Now, that game made me want to play Rek'sai the right way, as a support, as Riot intended, am I right? We wait until our optimal level 3 fight, go in, and honestly, we take a lot of damage. But we do a lot of damage, and in the end, our Jinx is able to get away with a double, and that's all that matters. But while the last fight was at their tower, this fight is in our house, and Maokai definitely doesn't know how long those chomps last because he's locked out for a while and then still walks into one. And then we just change CC, continue to knock him up, and we are low, but we're able to get out of this one. Then we waste a summoner for an assist. We get into another fight, and this is the Rek'sai way. You engage with your E, then knock up. Hail of Blades for the triple spins, and E to finish. Maokai is still pretty tanky early on, so the fight goes on a little longer, and we're able to secure the kill on the tree. Then we get some more damage and are able to secure a kill on the Sivir as well. We then die, and it looked like a good fight, but it turned out to be a bad fight. Then we go in on what looked to be a bad fight, but it turns out to be a good fight. Mostly, and you won't believe, but the Sivir gets away from this. Then a little bit more of the same. We go in on another good fight that turns out to be a bad fight, but then it turns out to be a good fight because they're just a bunch of greedy League players and stay in with less than 100 HP. But you know what? I'll take that double. Now we get to see the good part about the Rek'sai. Even though we miss our engage, we get the knock up, and then we go back under the ground and come back up for another knock up, and this just keeps going anytime you want to get a knock up every 3 seconds, and all this for a 1-for-1 trade. Another good fight turns bad. The story of this league game for literal both bot laners. We take the bot tower, me, Rek'sai. Maokai wants to fight over a ward. I respect the hustle, my friend, but there is no way that you should be fighting over this ward. You don't do enough damage to kill me, or really do much damage at all. But hey, if this is the hill you want to die on, then go ahead. But it's a worthless battle, and I have an entire Annie there that's gonna burst you down, and I get the ult for the kill. And even though our Annie dies, Timbers finishes the job. We take the dragon, not me. Their top Ashe, by the way, makes the wrong decision to go into the bot lane. I got a long range engage, and my exhaust slows more than your actual slows, so that's an easy kill. We take the mid-second tier. Me, Rek'sai, Ashe. What are we gonna do with you? We go in and I flash for the knock-up, and even if you get away with the ult and the slows, I have my ult, and Jinx comes in for the wombo. We take Ahrubadin. I refuse to learn his name. We tried to go in on the Kane, but he got away. Oh, too bad. I guess he just lives another day. Or he goes back in, so the Rek'sai and the Jinx can just wail on him, and also the Bard dies for his sins. We take the mid tower. Me, Rek'sai. The enemy gets the bot first here with the Rift, and we go in, Kane goes in, Kane goes up in my bum hole, and we go out, then Kane goes back in, we go in, but a little too far in, but end up getting the kill anyway, and Annie blows up Bard. I go in to delay the Baron, and I'm probably saved by the Bard ult, and that also leaves Annie to demolish that Ashe as we continue to be safe and then fight for a while, pick up a kill on that Kane after he comes out of my bum hole. We actually gain back more than half our HP fighting Baron, not me. We get a kill on the Sivir after a long fight, nothing burger of a fight, nothing happened. Then we end up dying. Annie says, don't fight without me. Then we scroll over to see Amumu immediately fighting as someone alone. I then also fight alone, but I thought Annie was walking further in. I saw her on my screen. That's my bad. It just ended up being a bad fight in general. We take Dragon, not me. I did something to get an assist. I don't really know what I did anymore. And I guess what? We go in on what looks like to be a good fight, then it turns out to be a bad fight, and we die and aren't even able to get a trade kill. But then it turns out to be a good fight because we're a great support and our Jinx is fed. Mission accomplished. We take the Baron, not me. We get an assist. We take the Nexus towers, me, Rek'sai. We take the other Nexus tower, me, Rek'sai. Then we get into one last fight. Oh, baby. And that's it with the unofficial Quadra. And that's it. We did it. We won the game. And if you enjoyed this video, check out some poke supports. I was really proud of this Mel game, and so you should give it a watch. It's a good time. Talk to you later.